It's still not looking good, but it is looking better. I'm just showing off the squalor of my home. Oh my gosh, it does, like, there's no turn that I can make that makes it better. So, like, this is what it looks like when you move into a new apartment. Let's back up even more. This is what it looks like when you pack to move into a home. Then, during the packing process, you're told to not move into that home, and you scramble to find an apartment, and you find one, and you move into it, and then for the first month, you spend less than half of the days of that month in the apartment, and then the next month, right away, you have to do orientation and training. We've only been here for like a couple of days, and we still have things in boxes. We have things like half unpacked here, and we are still getting used to our um, schedule, I guess. So right now it's like November, well, let me check my pills. It's November 9th, and I start work on November 12th, I believe. So, like, this past week was all training and all the paperwork and stuff. I'll do another video about, like, restarting work after a long hiatus. But, um, so I have, today's Sunday, I have Monday and Tuesday, and then I work on Wednesday. So let's see how much we can get done in these 3 days. We're going to Sam's Club today, so hopefully that will, like, help us out. And this is our first time going to Sam's Club, so hopefully we'll get some things that'll help us out with putting stuff away, like hangers. I got a couple of hangers. I think you can see in there. I got those kangaroo hangers for Chris. You can put pants and shirts on the same hanger. So I'm going to start putting his clothes away. Yeah, I'm not even wearing any pajamas or a nightgown because I don't know where any of my clothes are. So I've just been like wearing robes every day, which is not so bad. But yeah, still haven't gotten to the point where I can start doing my craft corner, which is going to be that corner. But we have a car. If you haven't seen the debacle with the car, you can check us out on Vlogtober. There's lots of car stuff there. So we do have the car that's going to help us out a lot. There are some things like for craft fair, the tent for the craft fairs, we don't need to keep that in our house when we have the car. So we're probably going to keep that in the car. But yeah, this is the before of just this little bit. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to show you the after. Alright, little detour. I got sick. That happens. And my first day of work is Wednesday, the day after tomorrow, so I definitely need to rest. And I thought I could like really push myself to clean up, but we did make some big steps. I unearthed some of my clothes, found my white coat, which is important because I'm going to need that. And my voice is not as bad as it's sounding right now. It's just that I'm really resting it, so it's also like a little, it's just like squeaking out instead of coming out normal. We cleared out that corner there, so we're gonna put my shelf up, I think. As long as Chris is feeling up to it, I'm gonna have him put my shelf up. Then when my shelf is up, then I can start putting things away, and that'll be really helpful. And then I have a little shelf in the closet, and I have 5 shelves that are this size, so across the bottom. So I'm gonna like just map out my clothes, how I can organize it on that 5-tier shelf. Then, like, as you can see, we have our couches. Like, these are those like foam, like they came like vacuum packed and we opened them up, so they're just like kind of like that. I took a nap, a really really good nap on them yesterday, so hopefully we can like actually set them up because I'm just like putting them like right in the middle of the floor, like usually where we have the kitchen table. But yeah, hopefully once we get like some of that moved around, we can actually put it up against the wall, and that'll be nice. Um, so yeah, I still am excited to show you like the after tomorrow afternoon, but it's not going to be as much as what I thought. So I wonder if maybe I can. Yeah, I'll just, I'll end this video now, show like the real stuff. Not now, but like I'll end it tomorrow afternoon. Show like the real stuff. This is what happens. Sometimes you get sick and you can't do the things that you plan. And then I will show some other things what about fixing up the apartment. And it's okay if this takes a long time because we might stay here for a very long time. And that's great. I love living here. Hey guys, so it's like the 24th. I think I left you like early in November, but it's like almost Thanksgiving's on Thursday. So I last left you, I was like, I think I'm coming down with something. No, I got like super duper sick. So sick. I just was really miserable. Like, I wasn't like, I could breathe most days like at full capacity, and like, there's only like my breathing was only slightly restricted, and like my fever was like a little come and go. So I didn't get so sick really. It just was really bad timing for me because I had my first day of work. And through all of what happened 5 years ago, 6 years ago almost now, um, I kind of vowed to like never work sick again, and like just to be a good human, like a good fellow human, and like not work sick. And just with like all the circumstances and like how, because it was my first day, and the store had to make a lot of changes for me, I felt too guilty to call in sick. So I like completely fortified up. And I wasn't quite like sick yet, but so like I Therafluid zinced, um I can't remember what else, but lots of zinc, lots of vitamin C, and all of that. And like then I worked, and then I was like, okay, I have a whole week to get better. And then the next week I worked again, and I was feeling like pretty good all the way. But then like my throat still was kind of tickly, which I was like, this really sucks because I'm not used to talking as much as I talk when I work. Um, so like talking more is like really tiring my voice out. And then that night we were eating dinner, and I was like, it really hurts to swallow. Like, I don't know why it's getting so bad. And then I was really scared that like that little cold weakened my immune system enough to give me strep throat. And like my throat was really raw and everything from all the coughing. So I was really scared, but I just like, I just went to bed, and I was like, I'm going to feel better tomorrow. It's going to be okay. And then I was really resting a lot because I was so tired. And by the end of the day, it was like 4 o'clock. I was like, we better go. I should check this out. And I didn't have strep, which was great, but I had oral thrush, which was causing like a lot of sores and stuff. It was really embarrassing, but like I'm sure a lot of people get this after they get sick for a long time. So yeah, so now it's like several weeks later. I did successfully start working. This must be so boring. But I will do a whole video about like all my emotions and like all the things I had to do to start working again after a long hiatus, because I also know I'm not alone in that. But I did want to check in because we did do a little bit of organization, or not like organization, but a little bit of more unpacking. Got rid of a lot of boxes. So it's still not looking good, but it is looking better. So I have put up some shelves, so I was able to put some of the things in from the boxes on the shelves. We are trying to figure out a way to put these two shelves one on top of the other, and we put a lot of thought into it, and I think we can do it, but we just need to do that. So those will be my nice rainbow shelves. My file cabinets are here, so we're gonna we're gonna have a little bit of a table that I can work on, but I think I need more. So we shifted all of the computer stuff over and the shelf over, so nothing's blocking the space to go outside. So that's just another box that I just emptied. Chris already took a whole bunch of the empty boxes down to the recycling, so now we're just down to the one. We only have like a couple of boxes left to unpack, and yeah, so things are looking better. Like I said, they're not looking good, but they are looking better. And then just a little thing that I'm really happy about is we got all of this discount candy for after Halloween, and I color coded them in my mason jars. How fun. And like, all the colors match so well. Yay! So yeah, that's just like a weird check-in that I have today. I think I'm gonna start Vlogmas soon, and so you can look forward to that, and Chris will be in those videos too, and I might start it even before December starts, and because we have Thanksgiving coming up, so maybe I'll start vlogging this week. Alright, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you later. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!